Several years ago, I was in a bit of a conundrum. I had left my husband and I was pissed off at the universe because I had manifested this really crazy situation. So, as a spiritual Olympian, I had been studying spirituality my entire life. I had learned how to do things that most humans cannot even imagine is possible, like orgasm through breath, or manifest all of my desires, or attract people that I could have sync my dreams with and I could feel, or feel my guardian angels, or communicate with them, or being able to be a medium and clairvoyant. I mastered all of these spiritual gifts, and yet I had this really crazy situation. On one side, I had my husband who was Hercules, like physically fit to the fittest, right? And beautiful man. All the women wanted him. And then I had these two friends that were drop dead gorgeous models. But on this other side, I had my Soulisious family, absolutely beautiful people as well. But they also had that soul yummy side of them. And even a gay man was on my Soulisious side. And I was absolutely 100% in love with him because he fed my soul side. And he was able to sync with my dreams, and we were able to become guides for each other, and we could hear each other's thoughts, that kind of yummy deliciousness, right? But I was pissed off at the world because I couldn't understand why I had created this split reality. And so I sit outside one day and I'm just like, "Rrr!" And I look down and there's the sage. And sage was symbolic of soul food for me because you would sniff sage when I would go to sweat lodges. It has wild sage is so yummy to smell. And inside that sage, there were two daffodils, and they came up out of the sage. And those are the beautiful, fake-looking flowers. And if you actually Google daffodils, it's a narcissist. And I realized in that moment that I had completely shamed the wealth, the beautiful bodies, the fancy cars, the nice houses. I had shamed all that, which was what my husband appreciated, and I had gone just for soul food, which was something he didn't understand. And so we were not seeing each other's values. We were both divided. And in that moment, I realized as a little girl, I came from a culture that shamed external beauty. It was all about, they said, don't be eye candy, be soul food. Fuck that shit. Be both. Because the truth is I wouldn't have seen both sides unless I wanted both. And that is when I started to create programs to help facilitate both physical beauty and physical wealth and physical prosperity, as well as inner. Because I noticed a lot of spiritual healers didn't charge for their services. They were give, like me. We gave, and then when we start gaining weight and our partners are not happy with us anymore, we're like, well, don't you know, like most moms, don't you know everything I've sacrificed? So I created a program called the Life Made Simple Boot Camp, which is a 12-week program which rewires your brain. I've learned how to get rid of addiction, fibromyalgia, anxiety, depression, just by simply rewiring your brain. And I teach you how to do all of that naturally without drugs. And then we go in and heal your body and transform your body physically and teach you how to deal with your emotions. We do a lot of emotional release, the anger, the sadness, the shame, the trauma. We teach you how to all heal that naturally. Just through tools and techniques. Then we go into your child wounds and teach you a little bit about NPL and learning how to do techniques on yourself that completely shift your core beliefs. Then we go into your shame work so you can start getting rid of your addiction, start creating connection in your relationships, your forgiveness work, which is so vital. That alone is worth it. It teaches you how to heal your relationships with your parents and your siblings so that you actually start manifesting a healthy relationship with your current partner or bring in your current or your ideal soulmate. We go into all of this stuff during the program. Each one of the clients that I've worked with has been different. Some people lose tons of weight. I have a lady who lost 25 pounds, but more importantly, she's learned how to say no and create boundaries for herself just within 4 weeks. Another one was able to completely get confidence in her body, and she texted me so excited because she finally put booty shorts on and she feels safe in her skin again. And she's starting to work through her relationship with herself and forgive herself. Another one is finally coming alive. When she first came to me, she was so in so much pain emotionally that she couldn't function, and she's starting to come alive and starting to smile more, and it's just beautiful to watch. And a man who hasn't ever dreamed is starting to have very vivid transformational dreams, and he's starting to dream in his own life, start thinking, what can I do outside of my job? And what I noticed was a lot of people didn't have the time or money to actually take care of themselves. And so I actually created this program so that you can get paid to do it. So you can actually start getting paid to invest in yourself. You actually make $1,000 for every person you refer to this program that comes in. $1,000. Okay, so you get paid to refer people in. You get paid to refer people, because I network with a whole group of people. And anytime you refer somebody to them, you get paid. And then you also get paid when you master whatever it is that you desire to become. And you link into our program when we send people to you. So the program feeds you on all sides, because it ends up becoming a university for everyone to share their particular gift, to share their unique light with this world. And so this program is actually, I'm not here to compete with anyone. Anybody who has a gift, any coach, any person that has some type of belief or any kind of gift to share is welcome to network with the program. I want this to go worldwide. I want to transform the lives as many people as we possibly can and start taking back our power. So you can link into the program, and you can get paid by referring people in. You can get paid by becoming, contributing to the program, and you can get paid by referring people to other people. It is a life transformational program. I've also constructed, because I want you done by work by 10 a.m. So a lot of this will be done. I've mastered the 1 minute manager, and I teach you how to do that, and so that you can coach people very, very quickly. And so it's a continuous organic process versus having to set up all these appointments, etc., etc. And you become people's friends, and you make people feel like they matter, and you create connection, you create community. A lot of this will be going to events that will completely teach you how to heal and transform and work through your trauma and all of your different things holding you back. I've networked with medicine people. I've networked with so many different holistic healers so that you can get the full transformational. But I'm also networking with the other side. The people that know how to run numbers, the people who know how to run businesses. Those kind of people are so excited because they too are tired of working their lives away and not being able to play with their kids and be home and being able to create connection in the relationships. So this program is a life turner for so many people. I've also created a group called Soulisious. You have to be in, which is soul food and eye candy. You have to be initiated in. It is a $33 charge because I am looking for people who are ready to invest with themselves. But that $33 is pennies from the worth you get. You actually get a phone call with me. In the future, I actually will be hiring a lot of other people because we'll be bringing in a lot more. I'm currently keeping it very small as I transition into this. But I take you through a meditation that completely gets rid of your ought self. It helps me show me where you are psychologically so I can help you level up to that next step. And we get rid of all those ideas of what you had to be, and we start creating what you truly, authentically are. And so you come into this program like a little kid, and you start creating what you want to be. What kind of body you want? What kind of hair do you want? What kind of life do you really want? What are you here to do? What is your purpose? And it pulls all of this together, and you start stepping into that person. A lot of people's names actually change. And then they start playing and creating like a visionary board, like a manifestation board and law of attraction. And they become that expert. They become whatever it is they desire, that podcast creator, that speaker. They become, in my case, when I first was invited into a group like this, my name was Aurora Willow. And because I was very much about creating beauty and creating connection and being like this mother figure. But as I went through this process and I get more comfortable with that, I actually created an entire Facebook for this character. And I started public speaking and talking about the things that I want to talk because I was so scared to share that side of myself with the world at that time in my life because I was so shamed for being different. But it really is the greatest showman. That is what I'm creating. I'm creating what people have been missing and what they're excited to explore, and letting the freaks come out and realize they are not freaks. They're beautiful and they're powerful and they have something to share with this world. And so that's what this group was. And as I created this character, she started integrating her darkness, that part of us that society has told us is bad, and her name became Arrow, and she became this vigilante that actually went into other countries and helped liberate those that are in slavery. And I step more into her every single day. In fact, a woman that was on my Facebook said the trippiest thing happened. And I says, what? And she says, every time I see this picture of the girl that's in the Hunter Games, the one that goes like this, she says, your face appears. Like, she says, it was the weirdest thing, like on my computer. And she actually took snapshots because somebody had put a GIF, but every time she clicked on it, it would flip between that girl and me. And I wasn't even on the feed. And I am stepping more and more into that liberator every single day because I believe that's who I am now. And so this group is for you to become authentically who you were meant to be. I also give away, for those who follow me on Facebook, I give away a 5 a.m. live every single day, Monday through Friday. Now, some days I have other things that I have to do, so I just share another one. Or I'm human. I make mistakes too, but most of the time I'm on there. And I will put a link below where you can access all of those. If you actually paid attention, you would save yourself thousands and thousands of dollars in therapy. I give you a lot of great insights on there. And trying to think of what else I do. I do a lot of things. So go ahead, connect with me if this is something you want to do. If you want to learn how to start making money investing in yourself, if you want to become this part of the Soulisious group, if you want just to watch my lives, all of it's good. If you're interested in the 12-week life transformational program, go ahead and reach out to me so I can help start showing you how to transform your life. Love ya.